Once upon a time, in a quiet town, there lived a couple named David and Sarah. They had been married for 10 years and shared a seemingly happy life. David was a kind and hard-working man, devoted to his family and especially to Sarah. But over time, Sarah started feeling restless. She wondered if there was more to life, and she began to notice things that annoyed her about David, his routines, his habits, and even the way he laughed. One day, Sarah met a man named James at a friend's party. He was charming, attentive, and full of exciting stories. They began talking more frequently, and Sarah soon found herself feeling things she hadn't felt in years. At first, it was just friendly conversations, but soon, she realized she was hiding these talks from David. Eventually, she and James started spending more time together, and one evening, Sarah made a choice that changed everything. She cheated on David. In the beginning, Sarah thought she was happy with James. He made her feel young, carefree, and spontaneous. But soon, her conscience began to weigh on her, and she could feel the distance growing between her and David. Little things he did started reminding her of the love they shared, like how he remembered her favorite foods, or how he'd make her tea just the way she liked it after a long day. Eventually, David found out about her betrayal. He was heartbroken, and for days he couldn't bring himself to speak to Sarah. She tried to apologize, but she knew no words could undo the pain she caused. David decided he needed time to think, and he moved out temporarily to clear his mind. In that time apart, Sarah reflected on the depth of her mistake. She realized that while she had sought excitement with James, she had forgotten the meaning of loyalty, trust, and the quiet moments of love David had always given her. Sarah understood that love is not about constant thrill or newness, but about commitment and growing together, even when times get challenging or mundane. She felt the weight of the pain she'd caused, and the hollow satisfaction of her affair faded away, replaced with guilt and regret. After several months, David returned. He had healed somewhat, though he would never forget the betrayal. He told Sarah that while he would try to forgive her, trust was something she'd need to earn back every day. From that moment on, Sarah dedicated herself to rebuilding their relationship. She learned the hard way that seeking temporary excitement can ruin something priceless, and that true love means valuing loyalty and honesty above fleeting feelings. The experience taught them both a valuable lesson about the strength of forgiveness and the importance of commitment. Sarah learned that love requires not only passion, but a willingness to stay by someone's side, even when life becomes routine. And David, though scarred, learned about resilience and the depth of his own capacity to forgive. Their journey wasn't easy, and it took time, but in the end, they found a way to build a stronger, more honest foundation for their future.